What's going on, guys? So, a lot of work here on the new RC4 drive Gelande D90. This is the Heritage Edition, or one of the special editions, I don't even know. It's the new body. It's got the opening doors and the hood and the more detailed interior. And yeah, this is, if you haven't seen these yet, these have been out for a little while. Much improved over the original D90 body. A lot of scale updates. The light buckets and things on them are fantastic. So, did a few mods to it. These things out right out of the box, it's capable. The ESC, you can run a LiPo on it. I'm running I think a 1800 milliamp 3-cell in this. I did swap the connectors over to Dean's connectors, and that was about it in the first couple videos we did on it. Then I kind of had a bunch of other stuff going on, so I hadn't really got to it in a while. But RC4 Drive come out with the new light set, and we installed that on here. Put that part number at the bottom of the screen. The basic light set, today is actually Thanksgiving Day, and they're having these on sale for $9.99. They're regular only $15.99. It's got all the little lights for this, the side markers, and yeah, if you saw in the video, the tail lights, it's accurate to Land Rover. They have that Euro reverse light thing on the back, so two big lights on the back, one's red, one's white, but I don't know. I live in Texas, so we don't have anything like that, but I looked it up, and that's how they are, so that's how we're rocking it with. It just says right-hand drive. The next thing we did, the light buckets the rears were a little tricky to install because this gas door is recessed and you have a light up here. It was a little tedious. I couldn't film that talking because there was some cussing going on trying to get that in there, but the design of it and everything, the light buckets themselves are actually really nice. It's just getting to that one is a little tricky, but that's the hardest part of it. The front was real easy. The front light buckets, 2 screws for all 3 front lights, 1 screw for your little side marker light. And yeah, rocking and rolling. I used some black Gorilla tape to attach all the wires to the body, and it kind of blacks out the front. I did just order, they're having on sale today as well. It'll be long done after this video, but they have an inner fender set for this. And I had it on one of my old Land Rovers. I had a couple of these back in the day, a D90 and a D110, and yeah, I started building the rat rods, so I tore them apart and used the axles and links and everything to build suspension for my rat rods. So I was kind of actually in the market for one of these, and then RC4 Drive come out with this new one, so I was like, it's perfect. I'll get the updated version, and yeah, we're rocking. It's still the same chassis, the Gelande 2. It's a fantastic chassis. 4-link, 3-link front, 4-link rear, and yeah. But one shortcoming this does have right out of the box: the super scale tire. They look just like BFGs. These are the dirt grabbers, 1.9 with the 1.9 wagon wheels. They're scale, very scale tire, and they're nice compound, real soft, but they don't look good on these. These things, as little as these fender arches are on this truck, you can stuff some meaty tires in there. So on one of my old ones, I think my D110, I had some of these, what were they, Dixie Mud Country, and I absolutely love those tires. They fill out the 1.9 wheel on here, make it look just awesome, and they were out of stock. So what we have is a 1.9 Dixie Extreme Country. It's got a little bit more modern looking tread pattern, which I'm not the hugest fan of, but it is a very nice compound tire. I'll have the part number below on the screen. It says it's the X2S3 compound, and it is. RC4 Drive's up their game with the foams that they use. The foam, and it's still a single stage foam, but it is a lot better than what they used to be. They hold up better, and they're using a different compound on the tires. And these were nice and shiny, but now they're already all dusty. And couldn't just throw those on the wagon wheels. Plus, I hate taking beadlocks apart and putting them back together. So taking wheels and tires apart was not in the agenda. So I went ahead and got a set of the 1.9 Landies from RC4 Drive. And part number below. They are beadlock. They're a really nice design beadlock. It's easier to get back together. Now part of that was easier because I had this new tool from DSM Off-Road. This is their beadlock buddy. And it doesn't work on all wheels. Some of the RC4 Drive wheels, the stuff just doesn't line up. But it worked out well on this. And yeah, shout out to DSM for coming up with something helpful with beadlocks, because I hate doing beadlocks. And it was still a pain in the butt. And I still got mad and cussed at them, but it wasn't as bad as normal. So that little thing, it's got different adapters, different wheels. You can do different things. It's got a 5-lug piece and a 6-lug piece, and then this triangular piece. This didn't work, the triangular piece on this, because the sidewalls bulge out so much. So I just used these two pieces, clamped it together, and it held the wheel in place while I get the screws started. And yeah, big help with that. So, but yeah, these tires, they're about the same size. They might be a hair taller than the Mud Countries, but that fat tire look on here, and these wheels are pretty skinny, the beadlocks and everything, and pretty happy with how it looks. And I did not have a surprise. I did not have much rubbing. The fender stuff, it doesn't really get in the way. This body and this chassis are made to go together. You got lots of room to tuck up in there. So, pretty happy with that. Let me flip it around and show you. There you can see that awkward red and white taillight thing that Euro cars have. But yeah, I just Googled pictures of these. 2015 was the last year of this old school Defender. This is the light arrangement that it showed me, so that's what we're rocking. Our marker lights are on the back and as opposed to the side like they're on the front. But those meaty tires look awesome. I'm digging it. What else? Oh, I forgot, while I had it apart, I was sitting there looking. These come with plastic drive shafts. All RC4 drive rigs come with plastic drive shafts. Now, they have updated this. They used to only be like a 4-spline or something, and this is very hard plastic. And the main thing is they've made them the length so they're not extended out, so you're not going to get a whole lot of twist. They barely expand to that point. But I had a set of MIP CVD shafts for Gelande 2 D90 just laying around from the one I had originally that I tore apart, or the Cruiser. I can't remember which one I had it on, but it was a Gelande 2. So I was missing a few set screws on that, so I had to dig around, but went ahead and threw those on. I mean, that's a free upgrade. I've already paid for it years ago. Those CVDs I think were 40 or 50 bucks, but they're stout stuff. Remember MIP shafts from back in the 90s, playing with RC cars and racing and stuff. You always wanted those on your rig. And of course they've come around to do crawler stuff as well. But I'm digging it. I didn't get to drive much. I don't have any really good at the house anymore, and the leaves were a mess. So look for this in the next video, the vlog video I do up at my land in Oklahoma. And we'll do some serious trailing with it and see how it compares to some of the other rigs that we've taken up there. We're going to wrap this one up here, guys. I appreciate you watching. And big thanks to RC4wd for supporting the channel and doing stuff with me like this. And hopefully we can do some more stuff with them in the future and bring you some of the latest products as they come out. I'm really digging this thing now. Just the tire and wheel change really changes it. I did forget to mention, I originally planned to try to paint the wheels red, and I still might. That is a very odd red color, and I could not find a can of spray paint that even looked close. So for right now, we're going to rock the white. It doesn't look bad. It's more traditional, and it's already filthy, so that, yeah, I'm going to be painting for a while. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm kind of digging the white on there. But yeah, that red is very, it's kind of, yeah, I don't know what you call it. But it's not red and it's not maroon red. It's kind of an orangey red. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll see y'all in the next video. Keep it scale.